Well, Ida is now a tropical storm after it slammed into Louisiana as a Category 4 hurricane.
And it is starting to weaken, but continues to wreak havoc as it crawls across the state. CBS 2's Finnstrom is joining us live in the newsroom with the latest. Cara, good morning.
Good morning, Suzanne. Right now there is one confirmed death, but sadly that number is expected to rise. Crews on the ground in Louisiana spoke with a pastor fleeing with his family. He tried to save a man submerged in a car, but said it was too late.
I just jumped out the car and ran to go help. I just, didn't even think about it, no hesitation. Just went, just went to help. I just, and it's obvious that he needed help. And if I'm just telling him, if we would have got there just a little earlier, we probably could have saved him. We probably could have helped him, but just you wouldn't, nothing.
So difficult. Another rescue here of a frightened woman trapped in her car. She was taken out safely. This was along Interstate 10 in New Orleans. Many of these rescues being carried out right now by Good Samaritans like that pastor. Now that the eye of the storm has passed, crews are heading in to help across the state, but these powerful images just now coming in capture the intensity of those surging waters. California also sending search and rescue crews that normally help during wildfires. At the same time, there are more than 1 million homes and businesses without power, including the entire city of New Orleans. Let's go to some video now that was fed in earlier that shows the force of Ida's winds.
Oh my God!
When Ida came ashore Sunday, it was packing winds of up to 150 miles per hour. That means it is tied as the 5th strongest hurricane to hit the U.S. There are emergency declarations both for Louisiana and Mississippi because of the widespread destruction. And crews are right now working to get boats into some of these hardest hit areas so they can reach those people who've been trapped in their homes. Now, because of the hurricane, all flights that were scheduled for in and out of New Orleans have been canceled today. Teams working at the airport right now to assess the damages there. They say flights will pick up once that's done and it's safe.
Yeah, such devastating images. Cara, we heard very powerful words from that pastor who was fleeing. What more do we know about his situation?
He said he has an apartment in New Orleans that was flooded. The roof actually started to cave in. He got all of his children, his dogs out safely, but now he's in his car, and he was telling the crew there that he didn't know where to go next. Everywhere he was trying to go to escape, he was encountering these high flood waters of 6 to 7 feet. So that's according to his report. So he is staying put with his family until he can get some help.